Why does nostalgia hurt? To answer that question, we first need to answer other questions. The first of which is what nostalgia means. The definition of nostalgia is a sentimental longing or wistful affection for the past, typically for a period or place with happy personal associations. In simple terms, it's when you miss when life was so good. All these times that you spent playing a game or doing something you love, those moments where you didn't even know would become core memories. Those are the things that make up nostalgia. It's kind of ironic, because an emotion you would think would be evoked from remembering the happy things would be happiness or joy, but instead it feels like a dull aching pain knowing that you will never live that again. I bet that all of you have heard the song playing in the background right now. It's a song from Minecraft. Something about the Minecraft soundtrack is so powerful. Nothing has ever sounded so good that I've hated this much. It might sound funny to say that I hate the Minecraft soundtrack, not because of the way it sounds. I think it sounds great, and it's one of the best formulated soundtracks of video game history. But I still hate it. Why, you ask? Because it hurts so much to listen to because of how much nostalgia it invokes. I think it's the vibe of the Minecraft soundtrack that makes the nostalgia when you're listening to it just so much stronger. This specific track is one of my favorite songs from this soundtrack. It's short, but to me brings out that nostalgic feeling the strongest out of all of them. When I'm playing Minecraft, the feeling of nostalgia never hits me as hard. I think it's because I'm playing the game, so I can't really miss it, but when I listen to the soundtrack outside of the game, it is the most painfully nostalgic feeling I can personally think of. I have specifically picked the most nostalgic songs I could think of for this video to add to the tone I want you guys to feel. I know that nostalgia isn't the same for everybody, but even a song that you are not nostalgic for can bring up nostalgic memories. We're getting a little off topic, so let's try to answer the question of why nostalgia is so painful. Nostalgia is often seen as an emotion that people feel about simple things such as video games, TV shows, sports, and other things they're interested in. But I think nostalgia hurts as bad as it does because of the deeper reason behind why we feel nostalgia. You see, there's no concrete explanation for why us humans get nostalgic. The best explanation that we have is that when we come across a problem that we must solve, our brain replays our best memories trying to figure out why those are our happiest memories. While this theory is a good description on why we feel nostalgic at bad times, I don't think it covers everything, considering nostalgia doesn't have to be felt when there's a problem faced. Nostalgia can be felt at any time. Personally, I think nostalgia comes from a lack of living in the moment. When you were a kid, you didn't have this skill. And I know it's not just me when I say that I used to wish to be grown up when I was a kid so I could do all the cool things I wanted to do. When you were a kid, you lacked those skills, and now that you know there are some of the best times of your life, it makes you sad knowing that you missed out on it. Nostalgia is often felt with the loss of people, whether that be losing a friendship, a family member, or the environment you grew up in since that time of that memory. I know that my most nostalgic moments is playing Minecraft with one of my friends from elementary school. We used to play almost all the time on our Xboxes, and now that I'm almost 19 years old, I haven't talked to him in almost 10 years. I can no longer make those memories with those same people under those same conditions. That's why I think nostalgia hurts so bad. This video isn't here to make you sad. Rather, this is the best way to solve problems. You figure out why they exist, and what they stem from, and how to solve them. We figured out the best explanation for why nostalgia exists, and that they stem from the lack of living in the moment. So how do we fix this? Well, first of all, we don't need to fix nostalgia. It isn't something that needs to be fixed. Rather, we need to learn to live with it, and when we do feel it, try to enjoy it. Like Dr. Seuss said, don't cry because it's over, rather smile because it happened. It's okay for those good memories to come up every once in a while, and to miss them, but it's not good if you're dwelling on the past all the time. To get rid of this feeling, think about all the good things that happen to you now that couldn't have happened back then. New friends, new environment, new things, and maybe even new family members. These things weren't around when you had these original memories, so don't think that these good memories will never happen again, because what I have noticed is that in times where I was nostalgic about other things, I missed out on fully enjoying a moment, therefore leading to more nostalgia for that moment when I was later in life. This kinda doesn't make sense unless I explain it, but it's hard to explain, so I'll use an example instead. When I was in elementary school, Minecraft was finally becoming popular. YouTubers were blowing up off of it, and things were going crazy. It was a very good time, but as a kid, I didn't enjoy it all the way. So later, around the middle school time, Fortnite came out, and there was a huge game, and I was nostalgic about Minecraft. Every Fortnite update would come around, and I would say, why isn't this as good as Minecraft updates? I now look back on both of these times, whether that be Minecraft or Fortnite, and even though these games are both still around and doing very well, I still feel nostalgic for these two games, because while I was playing Fortnite, I was worried about memories playing Minecraft, so now instead of repeating the process and worrying about when Fortnite was fun, I was just enjoying my time with the games that are out, so I don't feel as bad about moving into the future. In recent times, nostalgia hasn't hurt as bad. Now this definitely isn't immunity to nostalgia. In fact, while making this video and finding the soundtracks I wanted to use in the background, I would sit there and just listen and get nostalgic, and it kinda hurt. The Minecraft soundtrack is so special because for some reason there's so much emotion, and maybe an expert would be able to explain it, but my best explanation is how well the music is implemented into the game, and how well it fits the aspect of adventure Minecraft wants to create. A funny realization I had while making this video is that the games I'm most nostalgic for, or at least the ones that are on the top of my head, are games that I can still play as of now. The ones that I have on the top of my head right now are Minecraft, Fortnite, Overwatch, and Call of Duty. All of these games aren't the same as they were, and some are even at sequels. I could still go play these games whenever I want, and get a similar experience to what I originally experienced, and especially with the release of Black Ops 6, which is the first game in a while that's felt this good in the COD series. This doesn't mean that there aren't games I'm nostalgic for that are too old to play. Obviously, Call of Duty's older games are practically dead or riddled with hackers unless you're Black Ops 3, of course, and there are multiple multiplayer games that were one-offs and will never be back, and you can never play them again with other people. They are dead games. These ones actually hurt worse in my opinion because these are the games that were once full of life, that everyone at school was talking about, and you used to get on after school or some sort of sports practice, and they'll never be touched again by that many people, and it sucks to think about that. All in all, the biggest thing I've discovered while making this video is that there are going to be times where nostalgia is less fun than others. There is no preventing that. There is, however, a way to accept and understand these feelings and be able to enjoy and or move on from these moments. After all, nostalgia comes from good memories, so why feel sad about them? The final takeaway I want you to get from this video is that you should try to live in the moment more. Instead of missing your old friends or whatever it may be happy that it happened, and also be happy about the new things in your life that weren't there before. Things are meant to come and go. If they didn't, life would get boring and repetitive. While there is always a way to see the negative option, and most of the time it's the easier way, I believe that you can find a positive in every circumstance that you find yourself in. So I would implore you to implement this into your daily life, so you can make your life better. Anyways, that's it for this video. A like and a sub would always be appreciated, and if not, at least thank you for watching to the end of this video. It truly does mean a lot. Comment down below your thoughts and I will respond when I can. Thank you all for watching this video and have a good rest of your day. God bless.